Hey y'all, my name is Sabrina and welcome to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this look here. No lash, easy breezy, spring, summertime makeup look to do using some new products. I picked up some new Danessa Myricks products from Sephora the other day. So I was like, let's give it a try. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look and my thoughts about the products, continue watching. Hey y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. I did my eyebrows off camera because that's like a 12-minute process in itself. My skin has already been prepped, hence why I look a little shiny, like just washing it and moisturizing it and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. I'm going to start off with priming my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer first, just to add, you know, that stickiness, because we don't want this makeup to go anywhere. And then after I do that, I'm going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. Super excited about this. I just got this yesterday. I haven't seen too many videos about this, but I just don't think I get that much makeup content pushed to me recently. And I know this is like a newer product. I think it's pretty similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury glow products she has, like all those like glow from within, like that's the whole purpose of this. So, and it's a serum, so it's like skincare. So I'm really excited to try this out. I got the shade Juice Boost, I believe, or Juicy Boost, and it has like this bronze hue, and it's also a primer, if I did not say that, and it just is gonna give our skin an extra little glow. Ooh, and it smells good. I love a good smelling makeup product. I know a lot of people would be like fragrance free, or they don't like all the scents and stuff, mainly because like skin sensitivity, which I understand. I'm glad that my skin is not sensitive in that way to where fragrances irritate it, because I really do like the smell of makeup. Okay, I feel like I'm looking shiny, and I'm glad that I put that Hydro Grip on before as well. Okay, she's cute. Next, I'm going in with my NARS concealer in Amande, I believe is how it's pronounced. You know, NARS products, the names they have for their shades can kind of be, you know, out there sometimes. But I love to use this as like a color corrector, I guess you can say. I typically apply it to like my dark marks and under my eyes before I do my makeup, just to kind of help even things out, and so that I'm not using like so much product at the end of the day. And I'm just using like this flat brush to tap that in my eyes. So you can kind of see the difference already. And I do the same thing wherever I have a little discoloration. I do have a birthmark on the side of my face. I said that in my like last makeup video, but I do my best to try to cover it up. But honestly, with this birthmark, it just always makes its way through my products for some reason. Like regardless of how much I layer and everything, it just always shows. I've came to terms with it, and I'm okay with it, because it's just a part of me, and it doesn't really bother me that much. And after you put on all your other stuff, it's just like whatever. Like, what y'all want me to do? Can't do nothing about it. So putting it on my forehead and under my other eye. Oh yeah, baby. And I'm just trying to like keep it light with the amount of products that I'm using, because this is the look I'm going for. Is like summertime, you know, hot weather, and a whole face caked up. And now I'm about to go in with my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Deep Dark. And I use this to kind of underpaint, I believe they call it, to just add some color and definition to, I guess, some depth to my face, really. I'm like hitting pan with this product. I love this product too. I got it when it first dropped, so last year. I think Makeup by Mario has been out for almost 2 years now. So I got it when it first dropped last summer, and I love it. I've used it in many different ways. Like, in some ways I've used it on top of my makeup, but in recent months I've been using it under my makeup, and I like it better this way, honestly. And then, like, once my foundation is on, like, I might go over just to add a little bit more, but it just helps give that definition, you know, pretty, so you're just not overly putting too much product on. It's all just memories now. Don't you love when I come around? Somebody stir you up, then I take it down. Don't you love when I come around? Okay, now on to the next product that I'm super excited about that I picked up yesterday. It is, again, another Danessa Myricks product, the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint Hydrate, Soothe, and Correct. Okay, I got shade 14. I like to get my complexion products like a little darker, like my foundations a little darker, because after you add like the highlights, the powders, the concealers, all that, you know, it brightens your face up a lot. So I kind of like just to start with a little bit of a darker color. So I feel like this is like I could have gone 13, like, if I wanted to. I feel like I could have gone 13 if I wanted to. But yeah, we're gonna put it on our hand. This is my first time trying it. You know, when you're like in Sephora, you can't really tell. So this is what it looks like on the hand. Ooh. And I'm just using my buffing brush from Morphe to apply it very lightly. I'm gonna start light and then work my way up. Staring out the window, what's on the stars outside? What's the reason why? You're always it is doing exactly what it said. It is a skin tint. Again, I'm used to like full foundations, so I need to understand this is not that. It is just to give the girls a little, you know, there's some evenness in the skin. I'm not gonna run out, just gonna stand here. It does feel hydrating, and as you can see, my skin is still very much glowing, okay? But it's not gonna look like this the whole time. I do feel like it's kind of picking up a little red, but honestly, I also used the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm in shade 9. I have shade 9. I'm all out of it, actually. I was debating on if I wanted to get like, why do I still have the container? But I use shade 9, and shade 9 kind of comes out like this, but they just came out with a new shade drop, which is 8.5. Like, 8 was too light, and then 9, I don't want to say it was too dark, because I clearly liked the product and I used it all, but they have an 8.5, so I kind of want to try that out as well. So I think that's going to be my next thing I pick up. But yeah, okay, so this is what we are looking like. And again, I'm not mad at it. I'm just taking my sponge here and just packing in the product, you know, evening it out. So you can definitely still see my dark marks on my forehead. And you can see that dark, well, my birthmark on the side of my face. Again, that is okay. This is not giving full coverage anyways. But yeah, I really like Danessa Myricks. The blurring balm was my first product that I got from her. My sister's been using her for a while. She was using her like eye products. I think Danessa Myricks came out with like the cream eyeshadows before anything. So that's kind of how I heard about Danessa Myricks, was through my sister and her using the products. And then she dropped that blurring balm and I was like, oh, okay. And then she's just been dropping more like skincare makeup products and I'm like, okay, I'm really liking it. So I do want a couple more of her products, but we love anything black owned, don't we? But yeah, okay, this is the serum on. It's still giving glowy. It's very much so giving skin as well. I don't know if I want to add more. I'm gonna add like a little bit more. Like, I feel like I look one way on camera, but like in my mirror, I look another way. But I think Danessa Myricks is also good for like traveling. I don't know, I just feel like her stuff is so conveniently packaged. Like, it's just so easy to travel with as well. Like, I don't know, I just really like it. I really enjoy her products. Like, that's just what it is. And I be trying to put everybody on. She also just dropped the I forgot what it's called. It is like, it's in a container very similar to this, but it's like a hydrating lotion primer kind of situation. And that's really what I went in there to get, but they were sold out. And then I was like, okay, let me check another Sephora. They're sold out within the whole city of Atlanta. So I'm just like, even outside of Atlanta. So I'm just like, okay, no biggie. It's okay, I'm just gonna get this for now. And that's probably like one of those products where it's not going to be in stock for a minute. I'm going to actually check the Danessa Myricks website, and they probably have it in stock there. And maybe I'll purchase it. We'll see. But okay. This is the skin tint on, and it is a true skin tint. It's hydrating. I like it. We gotta finish with the rest of our products, right? So now I'm going in with another NARS concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte, again in the shade Caramel. So I use this as like my highlighting shade to highlight over my face, and I layer my highlights as well. But first, this is the first one that I use, and it's exactly what it says it is. It is a caramel color. Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you. Alright, so now I'm going to blend in this concealer on my face. I'm using this Morphe brush. It's like originally a foundation brush, but I started using it to blend my concealer, and I was like, oh, okay, I like her better this way instead of like for my foundation. And I just start in the inner corner, kind of just like work my way out, and then I'll kind of like just switch back and forth. and blend in the product. And honestly, y'all, I've just never been able to accomplish the look of where people just do like a full face of concealer. It has just never worked out in my favor. Again, I think it's just from me just having like hyperpigmentation, and I just need that like foundation base to just add some sense of like symmetry across my whole face when it comes to complexion. So that's why I was like, okay, I actually want to find like a skin tint that I like, because I don't necessarily always just want to do like a heavy, thick, creamy foundation, you know, or like I don't just want to not wear makeup all, like when I don't feel like doing a whole face. So I'm so far like blending this stuff in. I'm liking how it's looking. I do use a lot of concealer though, but I have like bags, and my bags can be pretty dark, so I kind of like to pack it on. This is just for myself though. I just like to pack it on. And now I'm going in with this other like concealer brush from Sephora, the Pro Concealer 57. And I'm kind of just buffing it out in the areas that my other brush was too big for. So like around my nose.
Back in the day, I used to walk with no mask on, shit on my wrist, I would've kept the whole house full. And I went to school high, I ain't go to class though. I was with the OGs, learning about the class though. Got me with the dudes, 5 mama, keep my ass, bro. Break yourself, you was brains on the dance floor. I'm with Sid and Lil Baby, yeah. We got 4 choppers this full. Right before rapping, on God, I was trapping. Still get my Glock and LaCour. I got my cake from Osama Bin Laden, Lil Nigga, he signed this shit. I'm pro gang, if you use from my chain, and a nigga gon' die in this bitch. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, wagon, y'all nigga doing that big capture. I ain't with the finish shit, close thing, y'all get into a handshake and the beat clap. Yo, mama gon' have to make a GoFundMe, y'all niggas keep doing that sneak jab.
Okay, I think we're just gonna do this concealer today. We're not gonna, oh my goodness. We're not gonna layer our concealers. We're just gonna go with this and move on, okay? So now I'm gonna go back in with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpting product, and I'm just gonna use that around these areas where it might be a little bit too harsh from the concealer. So like mine is typically like right here by my temple, because I bring the concealer up so much, and we just want to calm that down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do some cream blush. I'm using the Patrick Ta blush, and she's blushing. This is like a duo kind of, what am I saying? A duo product where it's like a cream and a powder. I honestly use the cream more than I use the powder. I've barely touched the powder. I really just like this like pink rosy color that it gives, which I feel like is really cute for summertime. It doesn't give like too much on my skin personally. I feel like it just gives enough warmth on my cheek, and it's just like a good starting color, because I am gonna layer this with like a different blush that I have that is more of a powder. But I kind of just like it just to give my cheeks a little color. Okay, bam. So for my first powder product, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in the shade Tan, and I'm gonna take this and put it everywhere where I put concealer at. Okay, so I just had this like little Real Techniques duo side press situation, and I'm just gonna press it under my eyes. And like with this, you can instantly see the difference. I love this stuff so much. And I feel like powders are really important, especially in the summertime. Okay, powder is important, honey. So after I do that, I go in with my loose powder and I let it bake under my eyes and all that good stuff. So I'm using the same real techniques. Well, my loose powder I'm using the Givenchy loose powder in, I believe, shade 5. Yes, in shade 5. I love this stuff too. I have the little size, y'all, because this is some expensive powder. So I have the little size, and it's been holding me down for right now. But this is like a product, again, where you can kind of instantly see the effects of how it blurs and just like softens in certain places. All right, so now while I let that sit, I kind of focus on my eye area. It's gonna be very minimal activity happening up near my eye today because this is like a no lash look. We're trying to keep it, you know, very neutral. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the same brush I used to apply my concealer and I'm gonna put that on my eyelid. I've never been good at eyeshadows or being able to like seal my eyelid or anything like that. So I keep it really simple with what I do. My eyelids, as you can see, are darker. So that's why I'm taking just the leftover concealer I have on this brush just to put on my eyelids to help even out the color for when I do put something on it. So I'm just gonna take it and just apply whatever is left on there. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm taking the same Charlotte Tilbury powder that I used, 310, that I used under my eyes, and I'm just taking like a fluffy eye brush and I'm literally just rubbing it over my lid just to help seal it into place. So I guess setting my eyelid, right? And now I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Mocha Mommy, and I'm gonna use that to add some dimension on my eyelid. So I'm just using this other fluffy brush I got from Morphe to do that. I kind of start from my nose and work my way up. So in the same time, I'm also adding a nose contour. So here, and work our way up. Because I really don't do like cream contour. I guess I did it like for my underbase. Is that what it's called? Underbase, like before I did my foundation. But I don't really like contour my nose too much. I kind of just use a powder. So you can kind of already see the difference. And I just kind of go and kind of go with the natural shape of my eye and my nose bone, just to add some kind of, you know, definition there. So you can see how it looks different already, and then just do the same thing on the other side. Work our way up. And now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. Again, I said I'm not good at this eyeshadow stuff, so I'll be using the same colors. I literally got the palette because it was matte. I cannot find my brush that I like to use, but I'm really just going in. These are like my two go-to shades, but I'm gonna lean more towards like this reddish shade, which is very close to the bronzer shade. And I'm just gonna like pack that on my eyelid where the bronzer did not touch. This is not the right brush either, but it just helps give me, you know, like a reddish kind of look that I like to wear on my eyes. Okay. Now we're gonna finish up the rest of our eyes, but I wanna go ahead and dust this powder off and kind of finish like the face, and then I can finish my eyes. So I'm just using this powder brush and simply just dusting off the powder. Now we're gonna go back in with the Fenty bronzer, and I'm gonna kind of bronze my face, add some color to her. I'm using this other brush. I don't know what brush this is. 59 from Sephora. I just dust my brush onto it. And then go ahead in and add my bronzer. I really love bronzer. I wear bronzer all year long. You know, I feel like it just adds color. It adds the color that you need. Alright, so once my bronzer is done, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, but I'm using the shade 4 Deep, so this is the darkest color they have, and I'm just gonna like use it in areas where I feel like it just might be too harsh, just to like even it out. So I'm taking this powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just really using it on the bottom of my face where I haven't applied much product since the skin tint. I'm kind of just like evening that out, and a little bit on my forehead. My skin actually feels really, really good and really hydrated. Okay, what's next? What I like to do is I like to either take the eyeshadow and or the bronzer that I used, and I like to add like a halo effect under my eye. Like, you know how like people do black eyeliner and stuff like that. I just like to use the same shades that I use on my eyeshadow, and I have this like, I guess you can say like precision brush that I got many years ago in an Urban Decay Naked palette. These are the brushes that they sold. They were dual size, and I just use that smaller size, and I just add like a little halo effect on my waterline, so it just doesn't look so Alright, and after I do that, I'm going to go in with some mascara. I'm using this Lancome mascara called Hypnose Drama. So, bam. Eyes are done. So we're going to finish off with a couple of things. Next, we're going to go in with some more blush. I'm using this blush from NYX, Sweet Cheeks in Red Riot. And I just take, it's like a moussey cream powder blush. So it's like a creamy powder. And I've always just taken my beauty blender, like the butt of it, and just like apply a little bit here on the cheek, go back and forth. And I'm not doing like a lot because, you know, we're just chilling. And what I've recently started doing, I brought the Fenty highlighter, the Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. Super pretty. I honestly, when I brought her with the intention, like, this is always sold out and I just need to buy it because I just feel like it's gonna be used for something. But then I brought it and I'm like, I'm not really touching it. And then I was like, let me just apply it on my cheeks, like just like a little bit with my blush. And y'all, I love it. Like, compared to like how we used to do like highlighter, I just like add a little dab just to add a little glitter and shine. And then if it's just too much, I kind of just like dust it off. But I just put it right on top of my blush, and then I'll just disperse of it a little bit. Next, we're going in for our lip combination. I've been loving a matte looking lip, so I'm using the MAC liner in Chestnut. She's iconic, and she does her job every time. Then I go in with the lipstick from Juvia's Place, and it's just like a nude. I add a little bit, and then I just take my finger and I rub it out until I get the look that I want. And that is my lip. And now we're gonna set our face with, of course, the one and only One Size setting spray, especially now that it's summertime. Okay, this face cannot go anywhere. Yes. Okay, let me do my hair and get situated, and then we'll come back and chat about everything. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. What do we think? What do we think? Honestly, I love it, and I am living for how my skin feels right now. So, again, these are the two new products that I use. I'm not going to discuss anything else that I use in the routine because a lot of that is just standard to what I always use when I do my makeup. But as it pertains to these two items, again, I absolutely love Danessa Myricks, so I didn't think that I was not gonna like these products, honestly. Again, it's like skincare makeup basically. So my skin feels really, really good, and I feel like it's doing exactly what it said it's gonna do, especially the skin tint. I'm definitely gonna be using this throughout the summer and beyond, honestly. Like, I just like it so much. Again, it says hydrate, smooth, and correct, and I do feel very hydrated. Again, I have dry skin, and my skin tends to get dry like in this area a lot, and I still feel very hydrated. Also, like, this right here, what I'm doing is like sometime after I've already done my makeup, so it's been sitting on my face for a while. So this is how like it's looking still, and I'm like, okay. So I'm feeling really good. Again, it felt just like tinted lotion. Like, I just felt moisturized when I was putting this on, and I still feel moisturized. And I do feel like this is a good alternative for my foundation. We love a good skin tint, okay? Because foundation and skin tint are not the same thing. And then as it pertains to the glow serum, I do want to give this like another try before I'm like absolutely staple. Like, I need to use the skin tint without this and then do it again and use it with it again. And I don't think I'm going to use the e.l.f. primer, like another primer with it. I was just trying to do that for like, okay, let's keep this routine as simple as possible, like to like what I know basically, right? But yeah, I feel like I'm glowing and I'm radiant and everything like that here on the camera, but I don't look like oily. Like, it's not like oil or like sweat or nothing like that. So I honestly enjoyed these two products. Danessa did her thing per usual. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the look. Let me know in the comments if this is a product that you all would try yourself, or like, what are your summertime go-to products? You know, I'm just looking for light makeup. Light makeup, easy to travel with makeup. Like, this is easy to travel with. Like, this is easy to put in your makeup bag when you are traveling. And I like that it's like not glass bottles, so it's not gonna break. But yeah, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, all those good things. Follow me on all my things. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. But I'll talk to you all during the next video.